Early start alert. What was that? So this is not that. Sorry, I'm putzing around with this stuff. All right, so so basically what I'm trying to address is that I've used StreamYard in that one stream we were in before, well, a couple, but the one that was successful, and I didn't notice a problem before. Let me know how that wind sounds. If it's as loud as I feel it should be or should have been in the past. But trying to let the wind finish a little bit. When I was in StreamYard with Wally, that's part of the StreamYard. In fact, now I'm getting what I see. So yeah, I'm gonna have to hit this. So hold on. Basically, there's two aspects of this. So the first is that when I'm in I'm not good at explaining it in my own terms or outside of my own terms. There's the main problem is if I don't touch my screen right now, and is there a StreamYard app? No. Sorry, I'm thinking this out as I'm doing this. But basically my screen will go inactive after X amount of time. And that's annoying because I got to keep touching it. And I don't like having to keep my eyes glued to this necessarily. And then if I hit the wrong thing or swipe something like I have to do now, that bothers me. So I'm going to try to remedy that right now in one way. One way I can do it is just stop my screen from turning off while I'm doing this now that I know I'm going to need to. But in the interim, and the stream may get wonky here for a moment in that my device it has this, because again, StreamYard doesn't have an app, so you have to do it via a website. But I'm going to try to switch it from displaying it on my device in, what is it right now? PC mode. And I'm going to try and see if I display it as desktop mode, if that will stop that from happening so I don't have to go adjust anything. Because again, in the one stream that I had in the past where I was eating and all that and attempted to dump my water, that was not an issue for that whole stream. So I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if that's the difference. Hopefully it's that quick of a remedy. So here in one moment, I'm going to try to switch that over. I don't know if the stream's going to cut out and come back in, or if it's going to say I need to redo all the stuff to restart the stream, or the stream may be completely gone. I apologize, but that's kind of the wonkiness I'm trying to navigate. So we're going to do that now. And desktop site. So I'm good there. Am I live? Can you see me right now, Ninja? That's all right. I got my gun on me. And I have my Marine Corps hat, so it can't hurt me, see? But you can actually see this now, right? I'm hoping I did this right. And this version looks more akin to what I was looking at when we did this last time. So this, let's see, I'm just going to leave it be. I think it's usually 15 or 20 seconds my screen will go out or start to dim itself out. And it's doing it again now. So let me try. Ooh, maybe what I had to do, or Man, it's annoying. See if that'll work in a moment. That aside, all of this nonsense aside, how's everything going with you? That's good. No, but still doing it. So, this is incredibly annoying, and I want to figure out how to remedy this without ending the stream. Or not ending it, but like taking it down for a minute, like I kind of just did. If that happens, I will be back. So bear with me as I putz around here. No. All right. I think we're back. And that annoys me in so much only because I've streamed and never had that issue before. But now I have to literally go and set my screen to not dim for 10 minutes. It won't even give me the option not to do that. And that makes me mad in and of itself. I hope you're still here, by the way. I don't even know. Oh, there we go. Of course, the day I picked to bring my Canon out is a gray, ugly, bland day. It'd be nice to have some light out here, but When fate gives you a gray day, just embrace it. And you haven't yet, and no pressure or rush. It's like I have a gun to your head, but let me know how your day was doing. I know you said you were having browser issues. Try not to. Such a stark difference in the weather between today and yesterday. Yesterday was hot and humid, and I was sweating through my t-shirt. Now it's windy and cool, and I'm back in the hoodie. Pure Michigan. I'm gonna go walk away over. Let me see. I don't know where it is orientated on the camera, but over here, down by the bridge, go put my GoPro out for a bit, then I'll be right back. So hopefully the wind's not too crazy, and enjoy whatever you're hearing and seeing. Mallard just flew by. In fact, no, I'll leave it there for now. I'll be right back. All right, I am returned. There's allegedly a second viewer, and if there is, hello, I hope everything's going well with you. You're taking care of yourselves and the ones that you love. And if there's not a second person there, I'm talking to myself, who I also hope has a great day. And ooh, there's the kingfisher. Oh, man, too far off. My big bright red hat probably didn't help. Hey, what's going on, Kelly Sue? It's Kel, right? Not Kelly? Yes. I can hear him trilling. I love that kingfisher call. Again, I hope the wind's not bad. I do have my first attempt at wind reduction stuff on there that let me know how that sounds. That was a nice gust. I'm sure you heard that. I love those barn swallows. They're out flying all over. I was filming it on my cell phone from my porch yesterday because with all the bugs out, they're flying and eating all the bugs in air. They're very much so like bats that come out right before more or less right before dusk, where right before the bats actually come out. And it's funny because they just have that fluttery sudden flight pattern too to them. They're very awesome to watch. As long as you don't show up late for my stream, then. And it's obviously never anything you have to share, but I try to get familiar with people. And if I do forget things, I apologize because I always say I'm also not that smart. But where are you from, Kel? And I say if you don't mind, where do I just know you from? I want to say it's a Discord person, and I forget who. And again, no pressure or anything. I just always try to ask so I'm better acclimated. Regardless of any of that, how's your day going? Wherever it is that you are at, and how's the weather? One of my goals is to try to get that blue jay. Come on, camera, catch up. You can do it. Come on. There's a blue jay over there. I assure you. Zoom in now. Yep, you can do it. Well, better late than not at all. That'd have been awesome if you would have zoomed in when there was a blue jay there, but maybe next time. talking to myself in my camera. Oh, in fact, yeah. Oh, neat. What are we doing here? That's why. All right. Is it? Yeah. All right. Good. Why are you doing that? Okay, maybe that's why. Uh, all right. Sorry, I'm having a disagreement with my camera. No, awesome. Well, thank you for randomly finding me and for hanging out afterwards. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, I wish you could see these barn swallows. I gotta try to get this. Sorry, ducks. You had your moment. Ninja, do you? No, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to be back again, Ninja, because, and anyone else, but I'm so used to Ninja being here. He's my go-to. I experiment with things. I like to just check thresholds and optimize things, see where putting in more work ends up being simply putting in more work for no benefit or anything like that. So what I'm getting at is I have similar setups on my GoPro out there, and with the wind that's going on, I'm checking if with that wind reduction thing I have on there, if I'm going to need the wind reduction option that's on the GoPro on or not, because I don't know if in trying to reduce or catch wind audio, it will filter out other things accidentally. So again, if it's filtering out too much with the wind reduction and the wind reduction option, I'm going to see about just having the wind, and then I'm going to see if the wind reduction option is better than the wind reduction things I'm putting on, but it doesn't seem to be the case yet. So you can't spell misogynistic without miso. This is one of my celebratory, ritualistic things I try to do out here. Indulge myself when I can. But now I have to be more mindful that it's getting warm, because I gotta be mindful that bugs and flies bees too may be flying in here. But I would personally I would personally prefer a bee in here as opposed to a fly, because I can just wait for the bee to get out. But if there's a fly in here, I won't drink it after, because I don't know what gross stuff ended up in there. But the bee can just go buzz around, maybe get a little drink and get out. Ah. I may take a bite of my sandwich here in a bit, but I want to try and do some educational stuff. This is that book I constantly mention, generally in reference to kingfishers. And I need to look into that, because I'm getting very sidetracked, but it has to do with birds. So there's that downy woodpecker that I think is that trill call, but I've looked up 2 videos on downy woodpecker calls, and have not heard that call on there. So I don't know if it's the other. We'll look it up while I'm here, as a matter of fact. But before we get into that woodpecker dilemma, controversy, I want to show you guys that bird I'm fascinated with, that I'm talking about, that's flying around. Go to the here index. Alrighty. Let me see. So this bad boy here that I can't get into the picture apparently is what I'm fascinated with. So one of the interesting things is, and that's what's so noticeable about them, is, in fact, there was something I thought it said. The barn swallow is the only swallow in Michigan with a deeply forked tail. Oh, and I think I was telling you about this the other day too, Ninja. I'm sorry if I'm louder now that I'm screaming right into the mic. I apologize for that. But where was that now? It drinks while flying low over water, and it sips the raindrops on wet leaves. It bathes when it flies through the rain or sprinklers. So there you go. There's that woodpecker call again. So we'll start at page 37. That is the one that I keep seeing in the nest over there, by the bridge. Ooh, right after this, I got to go switch out that GoPro like I was supposed to before I hit this massive side tangent. But when I look this bird up on YouTube videos for their call, I don't hear the call that I'm hearing, but I know it's a woodpecker call. So I need to go figure out which one it is, because if it's not that one, then I'll go do my thing. In fact, I may need to look into this because, well, maybe not now that I'm looking. I see this guy very often too. So we have Robert, the downy woodpecker, and we'll have to make up a good, when you guys think about that, a good hairy name when I come back. I'm going to go set up that GoPro, turn the wind reduction junk on, and do my thing, and I will be back. You talk woodpeckers. It's got to be woody, because it's a woody, or I'm sorry, no, it's got to be a hairy woodpecker. I don't understand the hieroglyphics, Ninja, but I see you got cinnamon. I'll use my Marine Corps deduction skills and posit that that means you have cinnamon tea and that it's yummy. And I hope that's the case. Well, regardless of what it is, I just hope it's yummy for you. And another of my gripes, well, my main gripe about StreamYard that I mentioned before is that right now, if a unicorn appeared right before me in front of my camera here, like on that side of it, I would have to pick this whole thing up and spin it around to hopefully get it like that. Because sorry, that's what I wanted to see. StreamYard doesn't allow you to switch cameras during a live stream like that, at least not in any way that I've figured it out. Mom always used to say I was the brightest bowling ball in the medicine cabinet. And that's the win that normally I would be apologizing profusely for because you wouldn't even be able to hear me talking. Like a win like that right there. There's a big one. I want to do. I can't do that. It'll probably just mess up the audio. Ooh. No, this battery's going to die. So let's do that now. Oh. Wind aside, I hope that at least like the bird audio and me trying to shut my mouth a little bit is sounding nice today. There you go, that one. especially compared to yesterday. It's downright chilly today, which is awesome. It makes me miss the winter even more. Two things I know I'm planning this week, at least in terms of live streams, I'm doing it. I think on Wednesday after, because Tuesday is when they come and do the lawn work here, and they tend to get a little bit lazy and chew up some garbage. Well, maybe I'll do it that Monday then. Maybe I'll do my garbage stream Monday, pick up the garbage, so hopefully they don't run it over, and then I got to pick it up in little bits. So I'll do that, and then so that means maybe Wednesday, which will be the day after they do the yard work here, the lawn work. I'm going to put on my harness with my GoPro here and live stream, just walking through the creek in my waders, see what I see out there. That will probably be Wednesday. I think I'm going to schedule both of those when I go in. Tuesday is going to be my unofficial, well, my now official, because it's summer, indoor day. Because, as I keep mentioning through this, Tuesday they're out here doing with the weed whips and the lawnmowers, and it's obviously not ideal to stream all of this. It ruins the scene. So when I stay in there, I'll do something with my isopods every Tuesday. I want to try to get kind of this routine down and get things semi-routine in some ways. So I don't know how I feel about that, Kel. I think just for me, Michigan is perfect. I do like. I always say that we get all of the four seasons in their airness. The summers get hot and humid and sometimes downright gross. The winters can be blistering cold, and I laughingly call this the harsh Arctic tundra sometimes. Springs can be just so rainy you can't even really go out. And I guess fall is the only one to me that's kind of playing it safe, but at the same time, all of those give them different qualities that I like also. I say the winter, I love when it's so cold out here and there's nobody out. And it's just that is so beautiful. I don't know what kind of yellow bird that is. And I won't even be able to film it because of the contrast. But, and like I say, summer's nice in its own way because you get that I say, and especially down with what's behind me, and you'll see that if this is your first season here hanging out with me, but when we go back out here, when it gets hotter and rainier, it's downright like a swamp down there. And I didn't even realize that until a couple people noticed that in the streams. They were like, wow, do you live near a swamp? And it's no, it just gets flooded over in the rainy season and all that. So it's really cool. Also, and I have a few videos on it here where specifically right where I'm at. Let me see. Yeah. When it's, oh, they're all out. Goodness. I hope those at least come out a little bit. But there's a bunch of those barn swallows flying over me. But, and I can't even show you now. I'll have to wait till I set the camera back because I don't know if these guys are still, I don't see them now. They're so awesome. But, so after some rainy days in the, I guess that is in the fall too, but in the spring and fall, where I'm standing right now will be, so generally on a good rainy day, this high, the water will be about this high, and a couple times out here, roughly this right about here, and some really, really rainy days. Specifically, those higher days are generally speaking actually when winter's going away, spring is coming in. You get that the couple days where you get the snow is still there, but you get the warm rain coming in that creates double the runoff because it's melting the snow as it's coming down. So that gets awesome. Kind of scary at times, but awesome. And I the environment here, I say the climate, whatever the seasons, it's perfect for me. If I moved anywhere, it would be just some place right around Michigan that literally has that the same thing I have now. But I don't know why I would want to leave the state at that time. But in fact, I'll do that another day. Jeez, I wish you could see these guys showing off. Even now, they're going to be so far gone. But one of these days, I'm going to do. But I want to wait for. I was literally going to do it today, but I looked out, and as you can see, it's kind of gray and drab. Let me get out of the way a little bit here, but in fact, I don't know if you can see these guys all flying around, these swallows. I'm just going to walk outside of my apartment door, and with either my camera or my GoPro, whichever I'm recording, walk out here and show you guys how amazing it is that 2 and maybe 3 minutes outside of my door is where I see, well, in the past, beavers, deer, now woodpeckers, now the mink, muskrats. I mean, just an insane amount of stuff. Here's comes, yeah. I'm glad you could at least see them a little bit, and they're just so awesome. I say they got that bird swagger. I say they'll fly right up to me and just not care, zoom right by. It's awesome. Come back, guys. And like I say, what's really neat is they're very bat-like. Whereas bats come out, they kind of gobble up the mosquitoes and gnats flying around. That's what those guys do. And I swear, if you can see them very distinctly, you'll notice they just have that bat-like flight pattern. It's so fluttery and quick, and they, I don't know, to shift on the drop of a dime. It's fascinating to watch. I don't see any anymore. That is one of the bummers about my hat. I don't like. That's a heron. Oh, I hope you could hear that. They have such a dinosaur-like croak. That was awesome. But anyway, what I was saying. Let's see if I can get him off in the distance here. Come on, homie, don't disappoint. Oh, you are, you jerk. He's flying off in the other. Oh, wait. Come on, bank back this way. Come on, homie. Come on, homie. Oh, man. I will finish my hat thought in a moment, I hope. Oh, that's such a bummer. He's massive, man. What I'm getting at is I don't often see, just vision-wise, what's right up above here, so I don't see those bird, like, I didn't even see those swallows until I was taking a drink and threw my head up, which was a bummer. Oh, man, that barn swallow. Oh, they're coming out again. What have I been, an hour? About an hour and a minute? I may wrap this up. I'm going to guess, like I always do, 10 or 15 minutes. I just needed to get out. I wanted to get some vitamin D, and I picked a very bad day because there's not much of it. Oh, man, that's awesome. I'm going to go put the camera in real quick. You guys hang out here for a moment. I'm going to go and grab the GoPro. I didn't even have to use my AK. I got to say, it was a good day. I think I'm getting some good footage of those barn swallows right now. The stream is going well. I think that GoPro video and audio will. Oh my goodness! Look up above the trees there. Hope. I'm taking my hat off for a minute because these guys are just crazy. I hope you can see them above the tree line, silhouetted at least. Oh my gosh, I've never in my life wanted to be a bird, and they're flying right in front of me. Jeez, oh Pete, that hope that would come up. Come on, you guys. You guys are out of control. Just stop. They're all around me. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. That is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they're all around me. They're flying in the creek as I'm filming. Up at the trees, like you were saying, and behind the camera that you can't see. Man, they're freaking rad. Oh, look at that. Can you guys see those right now? I don't even know what's on the camera because the view is so bad. There are dozens. Oh, please say you can see those at least a little bit. That is rad. I kind of don't want to look up because I don't want one of them to have an accident on me, but right in front of me. One just flew like 5 or 6 feet right in front of me, dude. And you can't, I don't know, I don't think you can see it, but there's just little gnat-like things everywhere right now. And I think that's what's happening. They're just gobbling them up. Unbelievable. I'm going to try to set this up and see because they're just, I don't know if you can see them over my shoulder. Kind of between, what would it be? This tree and this tree, kind of up in here. I feel like a kid in Christmas. Oh, now they're not over there. They're very indecisive. Oh my gosh. And I swear I want to get some good footage, but if you can, do yourself a favor, please, and just look up how beautiful they are. They have this um, shimmering blue when you view them from the top. It's this, like I say, this powdery. Oh, I hope you can see those behind me over here. That it's so beautiful. But I say it doesn't do justice when you don't see them flying too. And that's what I love about them. They fly and they exhibit. You can see their underbelly the majority of the time because of the way they fly. They're just flipping and showing off, but their underbellies have that kind of orangish with a little bit of red. It's just awesome. Well, I feel rain. Hope that's coming out good on my Canon over there. Because they are just buzzing. Nature's little show-offs. I love it. I feel like most birds kind of fly for the utility of it. But I feel like these guys just only will land because of the utility of it, and they love to fly. I can't wait to post this video. I think I have some woodpecker footage I need to upload from that Canon also, now that I'm thinking about it. We'll do about 5 more minutes, I believe. I'm gonna go take a long hot bath because my back, say from all that walking yesterday, my feet, my back, my hips are just done. It was nice to get out and walk, to be honest. I'm gonna go walk and check on my Canon over there. So let's leave you that view for a little bit. Dun, dun, dun. My battery bit the dust. I would have, but they put those stupid bars and straps and stuff that stop you from jumping out, which is really annoying. Bird fight. It's about that time, so we're going to kind of start wrapping up. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Hope everything is going well with you. You're taking care of yourselves and the ones you love, and we're going to head out in a moment. I'm just kind of putting my stuff together behind the scenes. Actually, what I'll do is... Again, I cannot see it all. Up between the U of those trees, I hope you can see them up there. That one just flew right by. Oh. And my shoulders are unusually sore than usual. That seemed very redundant from wearing that pack all day yesterday. Just like that, they're about gone. I wonder if you can see these bugs. Oh, and they're gone too now. Oh, we're going to wrap it up here. So, see if I can figure out how to do it on this. So it may come suddenly.